Hi, Stitcher.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens, episode 73. Today is Sunday, October 17th, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans. And more often than not, technical difficulties on my side. I don't know. It's time for a new computer.
Mine is about kitties skulking through and me praying that they don't knock anything over. Oh my gosh. So welcome to our video. If you are new, then welcome. We hope that you like what you see. Come on in, ring the bell so you know that when we're back again, because we are sometimes sporadic too. So
we try not to be, but sometimes we are.
It just happens. I was looking and our last regular update was on September 19th.
Oof,
so it has been about a month.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, we've just had, well, you know, every other week we do this, and then I had to be on during our last regular video. So
but is that the one that we planned ahead for? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I've been sewing like a mad woman, so you know. That's all I know is that when we don't film, I sew. But anyway, welcome if you're new. That's where I was, right? And if you are coming back, thank you so much for putting up with the crazy and coming back to see us. And yeah, I keep seeing the ring light in my glasses and it's annoying me. So hopefully it's not annoying you. I'll keep my head tilted a little. Oh my gosh. So what's up with you?
Well, I've been telling Laura I'm very tired. Usually James is a really good sleeper. He's been a really good sleeper for a while. So I've gotten used to, hey, I can sleep. But he's getting his bottom molars, which means he's not a very happy guy at night. And yesterday we went to the zoo with my in-laws and he didn't really get much of a nap. So I was like, oh, he is going to sleep well tonight. I'm going to stay up until midnight and do a little bit of stitching. And I did. And he got up at 1 o'clock.
Bless his heart.
And at 6 o'clock and at 7:15. And that's when I gave up.
Oh my gosh. So, that just makes things fun, right?
Right. So I'm tired. And then we're going to the local amusement park with some of our friends today. And James isn't big enough to really do anything. But yesterday at the zoo, we went on the carousel and he just thought that was the coolest thing in the entire world. So I'll probably ride the carousel a couple times.
Oh, that'll be good. And you can see how he likes the characters, because I will bet that the Peanuts characters will be out.
Oh, yes. Well, yesterday, so we went and we have sheep up in James's room. And he's found out that goats also make the same noise as sheep, which of course is baa. And that's an animal sound that he knows. So we went and we saw some goats because they have like a little petting zoo part at the zoo. And we saw some goats and he kept going, bah, bah. And then the goats would come to them and up to him and he'd go, have to take them away. And they were like fenced in, but it was a part where you could buy food and feed them. So they were coming around to every little kid to see if you had food. And James was like, you came over and that's what I wanted, but you can go away now.
You may also get to trick or treat with them out there today.
Yeah. They have a little spot in the past years that we've went, they've had a little spot where you could take. We bought James a so I have a 1-year-old. If you're new here, he's 1. We bought him a little outfit, but the only thing they had in like baby sizes were woodland creatures and a skeleton and a pumpkin. And we wanted him to be a fireman because he has a little fire truck and we're going to take him to a trunk or treat at my work. And I work for a city and they're going to have fire trucks and stuff out there. So that'll be fun. But it's a 2T and I have an itty bitty boy. And so it's going to be way too big.
He's a little vertically challenged, right? At this point.
and weight challenged. So, that's okay. We have some pants that have fire trucks on them and stuff. So we have an outfit to wear underneath the costume.
Oh, fun.
So
fun.
How about you? What's going on with you?
We went, since we were on here last, we went to Galleria. We had such a good time hanging out with the one of our regular chat groups, and everybody was there except one person who is from Canada, but she came into town while we were at Galleria. So then I've gotten to spend, and you too, we've gotten to spend 2 Thursdays with her stitching at Panera and with the rest of the gang, and that was fun. And oh, I'm trying to think of everything. We got to go to Wichita to Heart's Desire with her, so that was even more stashing, right? And oh, I keep trying to think. I think that's about it. Like I said, I've been trying to catch up on Love You More sewing. We're getting ready to go to another retreat. I will not be participating in the exchange unless I find something that's already stitched, because no time for that.
Yeah, yeah. And you've been putting out pretty much nightly videos on the Black Needle Society Flosstube, where you can look and see what's in the Halloween box and see what stitching adventures Laura, Katie, and Athena are up to.
Yes, and I have a pile next to me here. Okay, I have a pile next to me of things that I stitched for the 13 stitches of Halloween. And Friday was my husband's birthday, and so we did some fun stuff for that too.
Very fun.
Okay, you know what? I don't think I need my phone. I'm going to make sure that it is on silent. I just heard it buzz. I do need it for one thing. I just realized that. So I will pull that up really quickly. Oh, there it is. Yes, I love when it's the first thing that pops up. How about finishes, Keisha?
Ooh, finishes. So I should have brought all 4 of the parts, but I finished Fun Everyday January in September. So before I got my goal, I worked on this guy here. And here he is.
He's so cute.
I love him. I'm going to have to show him to my grandma. So my grandma's birthday is in January. And I asked her whenever I started my very first panel on this piece what I should work on. And she told me that I should work on this one because it looked the most boring, which is true. And but she said that this penguin was for her birthday. I think it's supposed to be a New Year's penguin, but it's just going to forever be my grandma's birthday.
How
but anyway,
fun.
That's my finish. And what do you have?
I'm just going to show one right now. I have 2 finishes, but I'm just going to show one and I'll show you the other one in a minute. So I finished July from the July folio of Fun Every Day. My 3 are still together.
Yes.
But yeah, I got to do that big watermelon.
Wow.
So he was fun. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put him back in the bag. Oh no, I need him again. Okay. He'll stay there. Okay, and like I said, I have another one, but we'll show that in a minute. How about some stash?
Okay, well, I did get some stash, but my stash is going to be in whips. I got the kit from the Frosted Pumpkin for Maple Lane. And so all of that stuff's being used currently. So I'll show you whenever we get to whips.
Fun. Okay, my stash, I just have to rearrange a second. I'm going to show you some of the things I got from Galleria. This can sit over here. I'm telling you, everything is like balanced. One thing that came in is this beautiful piece of 36 count antique eggshell from Dying to Stitch. Can you see? It's like a really, really soft yellow. It is so pretty.
Really
and
pretty.
It's a little bit bigger than that. It's a huge piece.
Oh, wow.
So I got a 1/4 yard and I had ordered it a while back, and Katie messaged me and said, Mom, did you buy something from Dying to Stitch? And I'm like, and I said, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. So they had to wait for it to be ready, and they don't charge you until it's ready, which is kind of a nice thing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then in Wichita, I had ordered this. It's called Fairy Coffee Mother, and it says, I need a fairy coffee mother. It's from Heartstring Samplery.
Mhm. I'll move it over a little to your left.
This way. There we go.
There we go. Oh, fun.
It's so cute.
Yes.
And it's part of the Magical Elixir series. This is part 3. So if you have looked at any of those, then, you know, then they were having kind of a garage sale, cleaning out things that they've had there at the shop just forever. So I found Springology from the trilogy, which I thought was really, really cute.
Yes, that's fun. Look at that sheep. Look at that bunny.
Yeah. Aren't they fabulous?
Yeah, those are cute.
That'll be a fun one. And then I bought this Halloween Town by Raise the Roof. I already own this. However, it was $5 and it has the silk pack.
Wow.
So guess what I'm keeping from this?
Yes.
I mean, $5 for all the silks. I've not kitted it up yet, so it's perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
And the other one will go somewhere. Then while we were at Galleria, I got a couple of bags from Judy because she was there. Look at this one. Can you see?
Wow, so pretty.
And the inside is just this pretty white on white. I love this. And I also got this one from her. It has all of my stuff in it.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cute?
That
and
is
I have
cute.
one more, and I'll tell you what that is when we go through our whips. But I also got this one from, I want to say this is from Needle Bling. And this is really fun. Look at the cute trim and everything.
Yeah.
This is the 2 placemat.
Oh, cool.
The thing that you do. So this is one placemat. And then this is a placemat folded in half.
Wow.
And you have a pocket up here and a pocket down here. It's not, it's not quite in half. And you just sew it on at the bottom, and that's a project bag.
How cool.
Yes. And they're a little heavier. So like there's no fiber fill or anything in them to give it any more stability, but really it's a nice weight.
Yeah.
I could not resist this cute little thing from Hands-On Designs, just a little fun strawberry.
Yes.
And I'm trying to see what other small stuff is in here. Oh, my badge. I did get this one, Creation 2.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
I had another one that I wanted, and you know what? I didn't write it down, and I hope I can figure out what it was. We got fun stuff from them. It's all in this bag. So we got this little ring with the floss holders.
Oh, cool.
And then we also got this little fob with a oh, I have it upside down. It's a little ruler.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's just kind of a nice little tool. And I put mine together just to keep track of them. And I'll take them apart when I start using them. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave that on there. And then I was sorely tempted by lots of fabric dyers. And I'm just going to show you.
You just like flashed around and I was like, oh, you were sorely tempted.
I was.
Gave into it.
And I was going to peek real quick. Yes, it was Needle Bling who did the project bag because I have several pieces from them. This one is a soft purpley pink, but I mean, just beautiful things. Look at all that.
Yeah. Oh man.
I can't show you everything or we would be here for days.
So a successful trip then.
Oh my gosh, yes. From Autumn Lane, I bought this. The Halloween one I wanted was gone, and I thought, this is really cute.
Right. Well, you need a bunny pattern, obviously.
Oh, yeah. And we got to meet Aaron, and he's just so sweet. And he autographed my pattern.
Oh, nice.
I also got the next tree from Liz Matthews. I
Oh,
really like
yeah.
this one.
Mhm.
And I think, I don't know if I was missing this one or if I already have it. If I do, well, somebody I know may have another chart.
I love it when somebody you know might get another chart.
I love this one from Erica Michaels, Leafy Sidewalks.
Oh, that is pretty.
Her shop is dangerous because things are gorgeous in there.
Well,
Um,
and seeing her things stitched up and everything is
oh,
dangerous
yes.
because they're so beautiful.
This one is Naughty or Nice. This shows it a little closer. I really
Oh,
like that they did when she did them in the strawberries. I just thought that
mhm.
was fun.
That's fun.
Also from uh, Hello from Liz Matthews, I got Needle in Hand. Now this was stash brought to me by Melina. This is an exclusive from Acorns and Threads.
Oh, wow. That is really nice. I like that.
From Meridian Designs, I got Peaceful Pondering.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Oh, and wait for this. Also from her, I got Sweet Maple.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And this is the fabric that it's actually stitched on.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't really show that way, but oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosewood Manor was giving out a freebie.
Oh, nice.
This is not the chart. The chart's back here,
Yeah.
but I thought that was really cute. Rosewood Manor is another one that's really dangerous to go into.
You love them.
Oh yeah. And then I also got, this says, a yawn is a silent scream for coffee. You know how I like
Yeah.
my thread jewelry right now.
Oh.
And it has the coffee
What?
cup and a
And a
spoon.
spoon.
So
Yeah.
it was just fun. So that's what I have to show you from my stash. It
Wow.
was not too bad, right?
You always pick great things. Such a fun variety of stuff.
Well, I try, especially when I go someplace like that, I try to choose things that I can't just readily get.
Right.
And
Right.
obviously some things I could, but like to stand in Fabrics by Stephanie and look at the fabrics. And let me tell you, I am so grateful to Hands-On Design for having the exclusive kit with Elegant, with Lady Dot Creates. She's also Elegant Stitch, but Hands-On and Lady Dot did an exclusive kit. Everyone was lined up outside their shop. That's where everybody wanted to go first because there was a limited edition. So I went into Fabrics by Stephanie, which normally would have been like packed to the rafters.
Right.
It was still a ton of people there, but because so many people were in the Hands-On line, it was a little easier, and I managed to snag a few pieces in there. So that was fun for me. So
Nice. Well, it's
Kate-
cool to see because like our LNS here doesn't carry a ton of that. So
yes.
I'm sure it was cool just to see everything out.
Oh yes. And Needle Bling, I need to watch them because their fabrics were great. I don't have the piece in here, but they had a piece that was bright lime green.
Oh, cool.
I thought I was going to be able to substitute it for the Kermit that I needed for a piece, but I'm not quite sure that's going to work, but I have another plan for it. So it's okay. Katie and I got to network a lot. We got to meet a lot of people that we might be able to use in the Black Needle Society in the Retreat in a Box things.
Yeah.
And we also got to meet a lot of people who subscribe to the box, who are trying to get subscribed to the box. And we did some giveaways. So we did BNS in the wild, hashtag BNS in the wild. And we took lots of pictures and we gave away some boxes during the weekend.
Oh, cool. Well,
So
and I
that
bet it was cool just to like meet people that you've worked with too, face to face, you know.
Yes, and there are people like there are people who come to almost every event that we have. And to get to meet those people in person is just awesome.
Yeah.
So it was really fun.
Awesome.
Okay. Do you want to talk about 25/7?
Sure.
I figure if we split this a little, then I won't be going on for days and days.
Okay. So I have stories about my 25/7. So this is my 25/7. This is Home Run from Mill Hill. And I've been doing close to 25 stitches a day, except for whenever I make major errors.
Oh,
Catch up. So, the beads that are around this glove, I put in all of those, and I put in some around here on the bat, and then I go to pull the next one and realize that I have used the wrong color bead.
oh, that's
And that
awful.
instead of using this like dark color, I used what's up here in the star, which you can't really see it on this picture, but it's like a lighter color. And I thought as I was going along that it seemed like it looked a little bit strange, but I was like, oh, it's kind of brown, it's fine. And then I realized my error. 50 small beads in, I didn't have enough beads to just like do all one color. It would have looked weird if I had switched them around. So I had to take a whole bunch of beads out. But it's okay. It's okay. I've put them all back in. I've caught up. There were a couple of days where I did 50 stitches a day so that I could be back on track because I'd like to finish this by the end of October. So anyway, and I will. I've counted it now. So here I am on it.
It is so good.
Thank you. And so one thing about this Mill Hill is it's not completely full coverage. So you see a lot of like empty space in here. And a lot of that just remains empty. So, which I think is neat. I haven't really done a Mill Hill that wasn't completely covered. So
Okay,
one
and
thing,
I feel like you need to get it really close so that they can see all of the, yeah, because there are a ton of beads already on it.
Around him. Then there's some beads up in the pennant there. Then I'm starting to work my way down here.
Wow.
So there'll be beads here, here, and here. And then I'll be done. Well, and then the helmet. So this is one thing that I've substituted. This was a red batting helmet. And I decided to make it blue because we're in Kansas City, home of the Royals. So I figured that that would work. But my baseball team is the Braves. And currently the Braves are trying to get into the World Series. They're playing the Dodgers right now. They won last night. It's the first game of the series. It's all very exciting times. And their batting helmets are like a navy blue with a red brim. And that's where I have to put the beads, is on the top and the brim there.
Oh, okay.
So I told my husband, I was like, I was going to make this Royals blue so that we could, you know, have a bit of a compromise because his team is the Cubs. And then they're just a blue. So we figured that it would work for everything. But I was like, the Braves won the World Series this year. I'm making it a red bill. I'll do the top of it navy and then or this color here. And then the bill of it will be red. So it might actually, so the last World Series game, if it goes all the games, will be in November. So I might end up finishing this in November, depending on how baseball goes.
Either that or you do it for good luck, right?
Oh, that's true. I could. But then I would look at it and be reminded of the year that the Braves didn't quite win.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Wait,
so
mine.
My 25/7 is Coming to America. Yes. And I did this whole picture as one of my WhipGo boxes was to have a page finish. And then I did finish this whole bottom with the picture down here. Mm-hmm. And that I counted as the second page finish. So this one was a little over a page by about this much. So, yeah. And I am in the middle of the lettering. And I am hoping to be finished by the end of October. So, okay, I don't know that I'm going to be able to. There we go.
Wow. You're so close.
So this is the part that I've most recently worked on, is that I finished the bottom. Mm-hmm. And I'm on these names. And I am doing like a line a day I was talking to Keisha last night and I said, man, I'd really like to finish this before I go to retreat because I don't know if I want to take it up there. I just don't want to mess with this one more project. But then I thought, I'm going to be that close that I could have a retreat finish, and it would be this, which would also complete another Whip Go box. I mean, it could be like all the things.
Right.
So, you know how that goes.
Right. And you're doing basically 25 minutes a day on yours.
I am, yes, 25 minutes instead of 25 stitches. And okay, that's that. How about, I know you're working on Fun Every Day. You want to show those?
I am. Sure. So I started in September. It was like a day before the end of September, but I started September Fun Every Day. And I decided to start on this one here. Now my goal is to finish 1.5 of them a month. So here is where I am on that one. So I'm getting pretty close. I need to put some green in down here. And then there are some stripes in there that need to be purple, but I don't have that purple and I haven't had a chance to get to an LNS. And I was telling Laura, I was like, I should have just ordered some, as long as I've been talking about how I didn't have it. But I found out, so here's a warning, if you are doing Fun Every Day along with us, in this one, there's like, and I'm not going to pull it out, but there's a sheet that tells you all of the floss that you need. And you need the floss for like all of the charts. And it tells you how many skeins you're going to use. And I looked, and for this color, it said 0 usage. That's why I didn't buy it.
Oh.
So, but you do need it, and you only need it for, of course, the one that I started on. You don't need that color in any of the other ones. So
I wonder if they tell you that because they think you're going to have enough left over by September.
It could be because we're doing them all out of order.
Oh,
so
yeah.
but it's okay. I'll get a skein, but I might not actually finish this one this month because I still need to get that, and I'm busy next week too. So I'll probably get as close to a finish as I can on this week. And I asked my husband which one, and this is kind of going into plans, but I'm just going to say it here. I asked my husband which one I should do next because I wasn't sure. And he wants me to do the school bus. So that's where I'm headed next. So
that's a fun one.
Yep. So anyway, that's my Fun Every Day. How about yours?
I'm still on July, the chart that the cat sat on and ripped. And I am working on Thursday. I have started taking this to school with me so that I can work on it during my lunch. And so I'm just barely started. But it's my start. I am a full piece behind Keisha.
That's okay. You've been stitching on a lot of other things. There are some days
you will all see.
There are some days where I can only manage working on my 25/7 and like my goal of 150 stitches on Fun Every Day. So.
And my Fun Every Day, I have stitched about, I'm trying to run through really quickly. I think I've stitched probably about 300 stitches this week.
Nice.
So because I had a day, Monday was a professional development day, and I had time where I had to sit and watch a video, and so I just pulled it out and I stitched while I did that. So
well, and I don't know about any of you watching, but I'm the type of person who like I really like having a goal, and I will work really, really hard at a goal, and then if I miss one day, it's all over. Like, well, I don't have to do this anymore. I already missed the day. So I've been really trying hard to set my goal, like, figure out how many stitches that is a month, and it's over 4,000 stitches a month. And then divide it by the number of days and be like, okay, this is what I need to do, and this is probably what I need to complete. So been really working hard at it. So
we are putting in a lot of stitches on those because we've agreed to do 3 every 2 months. So that's like almost 9,000 stitches.
Yeah, well, because they're each
9,400, right?
Well, they're each 2,812.
9,436.
Oh, 8,436.
84.
Uh-huh.
84. Oh, because almost
The
3.
three of them.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I left the
That's
9 and didn't convert.
That's
Mental
okay.
math, right? Okay, what other whips are you on? Man, the
Okay, so
traffic outside my house this morning is loud and obnoxious.
okay, so I've got one thing that isn't fall or Halloween themed. So I'll show you all that one first. I have been working on, sorry, I got a needle that's not quite in my fabric there. I've been working on Nice to Meet You from the Scarlett House. And this was something that was picked up for me on the Great Landis road trip from Dying to Stitch. So it was a club kit. And my goal this month, I had the houses and the willow done. My goal this month was to stitch the woman in this basket of flowers. And I have done that.
Woohoo. It's so much prettier than the picture.
It really is. It's really a nice one. And this one stitches up pretty fast because it's a lot of like lines of stitching, and it's one strand. So this is 36 count Winter's Brew from R&R, and it's just one strand of floss. So that goes pretty fast for me too.
I love me some R&R fabric.
So I started her in the basket this week, actually. So I just got that.
Awesome.
Right through that. So anyway, so that's my my only non-fall, non-Halloween stitches that I've done. That and fun every day.
I don't have any of those.
See, and I had thought, I was like, I could maybe like say that my 25/7 is fall themed because baseball is played in the fall. It says All-Star on it, and the All-Star game is played in July, so it's not.
Or maybe by October they're all stars, right?
Oh. Not all of them. So then the next thing that I worked on, sorry, wasn't in my stack of things. I have started the Stitch Along the Maple Lane Club from the Frosted Pumpkin, and they released the first part of this on the 5th. And here's what it looks like, this little cute coffee and tea stand.
It's so cute.
So I haven't got a huge start on this. So I bought the kit from the Frosted Pumpkin, and this is actually 14 count Aida in the color Vellum from Picture This Plus. So this is the whole piece of fabric. And here's my start, this teeny tiny little espresso machine.
It's so cute.
It's so fun. I really liked working on it. And then this needle minder is from, it's now down here. This is from the Cozy Stitching box from Black Needle Society that came out in September. It says pumpkin spice, stitch everything nice. And it is my official fall needle minder.
Fun.
So there's that one. And while I have Frosted Pumpkin stuff up, I'll show you the other Frosted Pumpkin piece I'm working on.
The one that makes you laugh.
Yes. This is Candy Corn Costume Party 2020. And yes, I saw that a 2021 one came out, and I'm going to buy it, but I have to work on this one a little bit more. So I had stitched the T-Rex last year. And so this year I was like, I'm going to stitch that hot dog. And I had started him last year, but kind of finished this year.
Woohoo!
And this is 32 count Fathom from Picture This Plus.
Yeah. So cute. Now,
little...
I wonder, okay, you said there's a 2021. I wonder if you can leave out the one end of the border and put them together and have an extra long line.
Well, I don't have enough room on my piece of fabric.
Man. Okay.
And also there's a 2019 one too. So I think, and I haven't purchase that one. So I think I'm going to buy them, and I don't know that they'll all be on the same color fabric. I guess I could try to do that. I'll have room underneath this one for another one if I wanted. But I might try to stitch them all because they are just too cute. I love them. But anyway, here are those two. I might try to do the crayon before the season's over.
Or at least get it started, huh?
Yeah. So I think Athena's challenge is to stitch on 13 different Halloween pieces. And I'm not going to quite make 13 Halloween pieces. I've decided I'm going for 1,300 stitches on Halloween themed pieces.
And she's just wanting you to use the number 13, stitch 13 minutes a day, stitch 13 hours in total, stitch 1,300 stitches, you know, however you are going to make that work.
Right. So I'm going for 1,300 stitches. It's going pretty well.
Awesome.
Okay. This is what I actually started October with, Flaminghouls from Ardith Design. And I have a special request from our friend Eunice that once I get to the metallic, that's the bones here, I have to say how it works or how good it is to stitch with. It's Wonderfill metallic, which I've never worked with before. So don't worry, Eunice, you'll get a full report once I get to that. And let me show you this. Oh, I didn't bring I didn't bring in the color of this fabric. I'll make sure that it gets put in the show notes so that I can tell you guys what it is, because I don't remember it off the top of my head, and I didn't bring the card in here with me. But anyway, it's this really fun purpley thing that's splotchy. And so I started at the top border there. So I've got a border, some zombie hands, and a bat.
Cute start.
Yes, this one is really fun. I'm liking it quite a bit. I think probably once Halloween's over, I'm probably still going to work on this one because it makes me laugh and I like it a lot.
It's flamingos, so.
Yes. And it's flamingos with zombie drinks. It's very fun.
That's the one that Katie Landis found she found a cup at Home Goods, and it has flamingos in different Halloween costumes. Yes. And it goes perfectly with it.
Oh, I didn't bring in my stitching bag. I just hurriedly grabbed all of my cross stitching things and ran into the room before my boy could see me come in here, because he's just wanting to hang out today. And I know that these aren't everywhere, but in our region of the United States, there's a drive-in fast food restaurant called Sonic. And in the kids' meals for a little bit, they had keychains or like little key rings that were plastic. James doesn't have any keys. He didn't need it. So I took it, and it's got a lime on it that's like really happy. And I was like, well, this would be perfect. And I was able to get my floss bags on it and use it as a floss ring. So I'll show you next time we do an update. It's pretty cute. I just
okay. If you let me catch up a minute, then we'll show what you're about to show together.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'll hold on.
Okay.
And I'll show you my last thing, and then, well, my second to last thing, and Laura and I will show our things together. Last night, I asked Laura, I was like, should I work on some gold pieces or should I start something new?
And I'm a bad influence.
Well, actually, she just let me be my own bad influence because she said, well, what would you like to do? Be irresponsible. So I was irresponsible.
And I said, do it.
Yes. So I started Miss Witch from Satsuma Street, and it is really fun. So it's a kit. I bought the kit for it. And here's where I am so far.
Cute.
I just love this one.
The colors are going to be great.
Yeah. And there's really not that many flosses in here, but yeah. Anyway, that's where I started. And awesome. Because Laura's a bad influence, I started in the middle with purple, her color. Actually, that's just what the middle was, and it told me I should measure to the middle. So
that works.
Anyway, that's everything I've worked on except for the thing we worked on together.
So I did 13 stitches of Halloween by working on something different every day for the first 13 days. I knew we had a retreat coming and some other things, and I thought I just want to make sure that I touch all 13 projects. So excuse me, I kind of pre-started. I didn't get very much, and then I went back and worked on Nevermore from Leela's studio on October 1st. And I am using, they used 40 count feldspar from Picture This Plus, and I'm using 36 count. So the fabric is beautiful, but that is my start. You know what? I think I unmuted my phone instead of muting it. There we go, because I just heard a noise. Anyway,
cartoon boy me noise.
Yeah. So that is my start. And yeah, you can see this. When I started with that bottom line, and you can see that there are stitches uncrossed. That's how I count. And I have filled them in as I'm filling in that that pattern above it. I cross them. I just sneak down and cross them. But that just makes it easier to count when you have a big long line. I don't cross every 10th stitch. If I were I was trying to think how I do that. I leave when I'm going, when I have like a DMC, then I cross every 10th stitch. When I have an overdye, I don't cross every 10th stitch. And I promised you I would show you the one more Judy bag that I got. And this is it. Look at this fabric.
So pretty.
Isn't that cool? Yes. And the inside is that. So yes, love it. Then I also promised you that I would show you my other finish. Something Wicked by La Di Da. I pulled this out on October 2nd, and I had to put it down because I was moving on the next day. All of my friends finished theirs while I was going through my 13 days. And I'm just like, I don't have that much left. It was making me crazy. Here it is.
Yes.
I did mine on 40 count. I'm going to hold it back here. You'll see the color. 40 count relic from Picture This Plus. So that's a pretty true color. And there it is. It is tiny.
So good.
Now, the best thing is that I also have Toil and Trouble, the big long nose.
Yes.
And I have the other half of the fabric for it to go on.
Perfect.
So it will go there. Okay, then while I'm putting this one away, you want to show what your other one is?
Yeah, sure. So I worked on two familiars, and we're working on this raven up here with the purple plaid wing.
Oh, I just realized I'm not quite to that one yet. That's okay. I can figure this out.
Okay, well, I'll just show you mine and my start is not that exciting. Laura's is going to be much more exciting. I'm working on this on a piece of 32 count lugana, and it's the August 2020 Fabric Club Fabric of the Month from Color and Cotton. And so it's this like really orangey, rusty red color. And yeah, I don't have a very big start on it. So but that's
yes,
okay.
You showed our chart.
Yes.
I have this tiny little piece of fabric from why do I always forget the name? Keepsakes. And it's beautiful fabric.
Oh, yours looks so good.
Thank you. So I measured up, started on the lettering and did it. And then I thought, oh, I'm just going to outline the bird. And then I started working on it, and it was like, oh, I can just do rows back and forth. And the next thing I knew, I'm sending Keisha a picture saying, I kind of got carried away. So I've also decided that I think I'm putting a bead in for the eye.
Oh, that'll be so good.
But what I'm planning to do is, I set a pillow. It's either going to be a pillow or a bag, but I'm going to keep the whole piece and just make this the center of it.
Nice. That'll be good.
Yeah, I think I will like it. Now, the reason that I was confused is because, oh, and I have this in a Love You More sleeve that I had to keep because there's a flaw in the fabric, which, I find out right at the end. But look, it's all these crows. We call it crow knees.
That's perfect.
It's a good pun for you, Keisha. This is what I was looking at when I was like, oh, that's okay. So Quaker Crow by the Work Basket. This one, I did a little experiment. This is another piece of beautiful fabric from Keepsakes. I bought Sullivan's black, and I'm going to show you this up close. Okay, you are not even getting how pretty this is. Look at the coverage with the black.
Oh, wow.
This is like a 32 count, and I used 2 strands.
Wow, that's really good coverage.
Yeah. So I am sold. I'm going to buy Sullivan's because I kept using it and thinking, is this fabric smaller than I think? What's the deal? It just is so good.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. On our Quaker, I used Cosmos, and it's pretty good. It's not quite as good. So my next one is Misfortune by Prairie Schooler. And I finished this side and did the moon. I finished the bat, went down the other side and put in the urn at the bottom.
Oh, wow.
This is a really pretty piece of fabric. And it's just a scrap from my stash.
Nice.
So my next one is from the Woolly U. And the funny thing about this is it must have been one of their early charts because there's no name printed on it. You have to look it up. This one is called Midnight Dreamer. And I have all of this beautiful fabric from Jody of Steel City Stitchers. And I pulled out this purple.
Ooh.
And it's a 40 count. So it is going to be tiny.
Yes.
But I really like it. I think it's really pretty on there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look at your Bella sleeve.
Yes. Oh man, there was another one this year because they've done this 2 years in a row. I can't remember which year we had which. One year is this, the black and orange. Then one year has blue, a blue background. And then this year, I think they did purple. I can't remember. But it was
if you don't know, Katie has a cat that's black and floofy just like that. So that's why her name is Bella. So it looks like Bella.
So for the benefit of everyone, Katie Landis has a cat. Yeah.
If you're new, it's a drinking game. Katie Landis, take a drink.
Because Keisha and I, for the longest time, said Katie Landis all the time. My next one is from By the Bay, and it's called White Pumpkin Patch. I thought it was hard to see the white pumpkins on the light fabric they chose. Now, I'm sure it's much like your Nice to Meet You, that if you use the fabric they called for, you would really see it.
Probably.
However, I had this pretty scrap in my stash, and look at those pumpkins.
Looks so good.
Thank you. So I put that pumpkin in on my one day. And I just totally did not. Oh no, it goes in this one. Thinking I have 2 in here. I have utilized like all of my sleeves and things, all my Halloween sleeves. So I have none to take to school because they all have cross stitch in them. Of Bella. Here she is.
Yes.
Hey, pretty girl. Yeah, you would like me to not hold you because I'm not your mama. Okay, there you go. And then I worked on Halloween This Way from the Primitive Hair.
I love this one.
And yeah, you will laugh at this. There it is. That's what I have done. So I would really like to get back to this one. I was thinking I might take this to the retreat with me.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
I probably need to spend one more day. Katie said she thought the fabric was hard to work with, but I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal for me.
So the reason why I laughed is we worked on that at Panera together, and that's as far as she got at Panera. That's why I laughed.
Yeah. I came home and fell asleep. That was it.
Right.
Then I have
Oh,
Pumpkin Joe from Mosey and Me.
I love him.
Pumpkin Joe, I was falling asleep in the chair. This was Friday night stitching. I should have gotten so much done. No, I put the heart in this year. So poor little Joe. He needs love. He needs so much love. And look, this is my fancy storage for it.
That's what most of my storage is.
Yeah. We may have to try some of those placemats because that was.
Yeah, that looks good.
We could do that quick. If you found placemats you liked that were all cloth, somebody might sew them for you.
Ooh.
Then I have Very Scary from Lizzie Kate. I was really struggling with this one because I'm using, I don't think it has a name. Really pretty fabric from Silk Weaver. You can see it's gorgeous. But it's a Wexford cloth, so it's really dense. And it was hard to work with. But putting it in a hoop, I did fine. So I had the bird in here. I got this whole row and this row in one evening. So it's still not quick, but I didn't spend that much time. And I have had a falling asleep problem lately. And I put it in my cute bag by Autumn Lane Stitchery from our September box. I love it. And it's, it's like orangey inside. So
yeah, perfect. That's what I have a lot of my October supplies in.
Here's the best part. Erin was so creative with this. We just loved it. Then I have wanted to start this forever. Playing with jacks.
Yes.
I think I'm going to convert the pumpkin in the middle. I looked him up. There's an alternative chart that you can use, you guys. I started it and I had beautiful fabric. I was starting it on. It didn't work. It didn't show. So I switched to Affogato, 36 count linen from Fiber on a Whim. I was trying to find the name up there. And this is my start. That one line is so hard to see, right?
Yeah.
Oops, there we go. How about that?
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of making my way across the border and getting that done. And then I'll move on to all the fun stuff. Okay, so my next one is Halloween Quaker from Leela's Studio. Oh, so I have two from her in this year's, which I think I had not started Nevermore because I was trying to finish this one first. This is another Wexford linen from Silk Weaver, and this is Marshmallow Fudge.
So good.
And the excitement for me is that I had a whip goal completed because that is a completed page, except that my initials will go, or no, the year will go in there.
Yeah.
So maybe both, whatever it shows, that's what'll go there. It's initials and year.
Oh, gotcha.
So, and this one's in a cute bag from Leslie Hurley, Fat Cat Flossing.
Ooh, nice.
Now we have this in a book sleeve this year, and I think we still have some left. It is so cute. I love that fabric.
It's cute.
And then day 13, I just needed something I didn't really have to think about a lot. So I worked on my Ichabod Seabury. Now, this is on 36 count Swamp from Picture This Plus, which is not really the easiest thing to work on. I think mine's 36 count. This is it.
Looks good though. That's a good fabric choice for it.
Dark floss. And I filled in black around a bunch of this. I got a lot done. I'm almost caught up to where I have my white lettering done. So I'll probably finish this middle row. I'll finish where Reader and the other star are and get those filled in, and then I'll come up. I have something else to go at the end over here. oh, the year. I have to put 1788 there. And then I'll finish out that row. So I really, oh, now we're gonna have a cat fight. I'm sorry. It is all the things today, you guys. Oh my gosh. It is serious. We have struggles. Go away. That was my cat. She hissed at me.
Yeah. And it's because I said the magic words, hey, I got something to do after we finish filming today. But it's fine.
Yes.
We can't do the thing we're going to do until James is done taking a nap. And we're not going to interrupt that.
So I put this in a sleeve that we have this year. I want to say, I can't think what we called this one. I would have to look it up. But anyway, we had it last year in a different colorway, and this year is this blue. So kind of cool. That's the end of my whips. We're finished with whips, right?
Uh-huh.
That was a lot. So next up is plans. What are your plans, Keisha?
All right. Well, my plans are to, of course, work on my 25/7. So hopefully we get that done by the end of the month. We should. I'm double checking my bead colors now. And, you know, maybe the Braves will win the World Series, so it won't get done until November. That's okay. And then I'm going to be working on Fun Every Day. I'll probably start a new panel in there. And then my plan this week is to get caught up on the first part of Maple Lane and get that done so that I'm ready for the next part to come out. And then the following week, I'll probably work on Autumn and Stars Hollow. Probably mix a little bit of Halloween stitching in there too. So,
awesome.
How about you?
I will continue to work on my 25/7. It will be finished by the next time we film, which I have calculated by the next time we film a Flosstube, which I've calculated will be on Halloween.
Halloween?
Yeah. So hopefully it will be finished by that day.
There's nothing distracting happening behind you.
Oh my gosh.
You never know what you're going to get over here, everyone.
Yeah, we've said shenanigans. There are definitely shenanigans. There I opened the headrest and now she should be able to sit in the little hammock up there now. Oh my gosh. I'm so I can't even think. I will finish my Coming to America. I will hopefully finish out my Fun Every Day because that one's got to get done. I'm supposed to get 1.5 done. I was looking at the other 2 charts that I have, and I have April in there. April is beautiful. It is like my colors. It is purples. It is so pretty.
Nice.
And I think I'm pulling it out and I will start on it. I'll probably just do the same, start at the right and work to the left and get it done. And what's funny is this one has Thursday and I think April has Monday. So I don't know why it would have taken that long to get to Monday, but it did.
I don't know. It's kind of because January has Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay. I wondered about that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder if January 1st was a Tuesday. Do you have a number on that one?
Well, I have a 1.
So I wonder if January 1st was a Tuesday the year that it came out.
It could be. It came out in 2012.
We would have to look that up, wouldn't we?
I'll look at it while you're talking about the rest of your plans.
And then my other plans. Oh, I was going to show one other thing. So I started something. You want to tell us what it was?
Oh, it started on a Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Because that fits with today. Gosh. Okay, so if you are a subscriber to the newsletter for the Black Needle, in November, you are going to be treated to a freebie from Katie, Katie Landis.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's exciting.
And I started it. Now she had a piece of fabric and we are both using the same fabric. So it is really close to the edge. That's what I got done last night.
Oh, wow.
So I will be working on this some more because mine will be the model. She's hoping to get hers done so that it can be an exchange at the retreat. But
Ooh.
mine will be the model. So really I need to get it done pretty quickly. Probably it will go with me to retreat. Did you like how I stretched it across the hoop? Because of course I could not be bothered to get up and go find a smaller hoop.
Right, right. Well, whenever you got to get things done, you just got to get things done.
Yeah, got to do it. And then I will be gathering whatever it is I plan to take with me to retreat. I may sit here today and put in some time on Fun Every Day just so I can move it along a little more.
Yeah.
Because I do need to get a little further into it, or I'm not going to make my 3. I did make my 3 by the end of September, but I will be pushing it to get through them by the end of November. So, and then we were going to talk a little, Keisha and I manage a group on Facebook called What You Stitching, and a way for us to try and get a little more involved with the group is we are going to host a year-long challenge. I was trying to just pull it up. So this is what you would see when you came in. But something that we thought would be fun would be an ABC challenge for 2022. So if you want to be part of that group, we're going to do a different letter every 2 weeks so that we get through all 26 letters, and we will figure out how exactly that's going to work. We just are kind of starting to figure it out.
Right, but it'll be starting in January. So if you want to join the group on Facebook, feel free to. There are a few questions just to make sure you're a real person who really stitches and that you're not just coming in there to oogle our pretty, pretty things or try to spam us. You can come in and oogle our pretty, pretty things. That's fine.
And
but
if you come in, feel free to post because, yeah, we need a boost.
Yeah, we just, well, one of us started a business and one of us started a person. And so we've just been a little busy the past few years. So.
Yeah, we were not good about keeping it all going, were we? So,
right.
But it's something that we thought would be fun and that we could just encourage a little more if we do this. And I know we posted some challenges last year that we just said, oh, hey, here are some challenges if you want to participate in things. And then we didn't do anything with it. And there was no real initiative to get anything going. So we thought maybe this would be more fun. But we were talking about the different ways that you can use this so that everybody can participate. So for example, with the letter A, it could be an Alessandra Adelaide chart. It could be, what's a chart that starts with A?
Autumn and Stars Hollow.
Oh, there you go. It could be that. It could be something that you use aubergine fabric for, because that starts with A. It's something that you could have a floss that starts with A.
Aztec Red, also in Autumn and Stars Hollow.
There you go. Keisha is ready for letter A.
You do not have to work on Autumn and Stars Hollow to be a part of this.
Something you should know is that the letters will not go in order.
Right.
Whatever we're doing, they will not go in order. So you'll just have to go in every couple of weeks, see what the letter is, and then we're hoping that will let people, you can plan ahead of time and have everything ready, have your list made and tweak it as the year goes on, but it'll also let you have a little spontaneity and post your pictures of what you're stitching on, and that should be fun. So right in the middle of plans, it froze again. I think you got Keisha's face very intently looking at me, and hopefully I thought, wow, she is really focused.
Little does she know that she froze for me and my face went.
This is going to be an interesting video to edit.
Well, we promised you some stitching, and this is very much going to be stitched together.
That is true. So here we are at the end. And again, if you are new to the video, what a video you chose to start on.
We promise that sometimes it's a little bit more smooth.
But the good thing is it's been filled with lots of giggles because of it. So
that's true.
We're definitely happy.
Or we just don't know what else to do.
That's it. Oh, one more quick plan is that if you are a member of the Black Needle Society group on Facebook, and if you're not, go ahead and come answer the questions and join that. But we are going to host our monthly Stitch Together on Saturday, October 30th. We are starting at 6 p.m. It's either 6 or 6:30. You'll have to look in the group. But we are stitching until after midnight, because at midnight, anyone who has the trick or treat box can open up the last gift all together. So that should be fun.
Or if you don't have them, you can open up a piece of candy and watch everyone as they open boxes.
There you go.
What I have to do if I'm staying up for that one.
There you go. And it'll be, we're in Central Time, so that'll be when we're meeting. And in the group, we used to have to send you a link to it, but now Facebook has fixed the functionality, so you will actually click the rooms button at the top of the group, and there will be a group in there that is showing that there are people in it, and you'll just click to join that. So much easier now.
Yes.
But anyway,
all right.
Thank you for hanging around with us. Keisha, you have a beautiful day to go out to Worlds of Fun. I'm looking at the sun. It looks fabulous.
To just ride that carousel 20 times.
You could ride all of the animals on the carousel.
Every animal. James will be on every single one.
There you go. Worlds of Fun has a restored carousel that's really a beautiful carousel.
And it's right near the beginning of the park. So as you go in, you can catch it. And on your way out, you can too. So
that's always good, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Happy stitching.
Bye. Have a good week.